Hello everyone, welcome again to another video on pre-calculus on the topic of circle, particularly on the lesson on identifying the center and radius of the circle given an equation. So before we'll start, we need to recall the idea on the standard equation of the circle and the general form of the equation of the circle. So recall that the standard equation of the circle is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared. That's equals to r squared. Now, if we're going to extend this one, we can arrive at the general form of the equation, that is ax squared plus by squared plus cx plus dy plus e, that's equal to 0, where a must not be equal to 0. Karon, pangitaon nato ang center o ang radius given na po ang ato ang equation. So, natay mga technique nga kinahanglan timan-an unsaon pagpangita sa center o sa radius given ang equation. Number 1, mga technique nga kinahanglan nato matiman-an is regrouping. Second, we need to have the completing the square technique. And finally, we need to have the technique on factoring. So, these three techniques are very essential in finding the center and radius of a circle given an equation. So let's start on our example in number 1. So number 1 is x squared minus 6x plus y squared, that's equal to 7. If you notice, tanawon nimo nga naa siya sa ato ang general formula nga form. So ang technique ko ato number 1 is regroup. Unsa itong i-regroup? We need to regroup all the same variables. So ang tanan nga x, ikuyog na to. Ang tanan nga y, ikuyog sa na to. So based on this one, we can have x squared minus 6x plus y squared, okay, equal to 7. So the next one is we need to have the completing the square. So we have x squared minus 6x, ato i-complete ang square ani niya. So to get the third term, get the half of the middle term and square it. So that's negative 3 squared, so that will be positive 9. Plus y squared, since 0 ni siya, so automatically we can have 0, so that would be 0. So minus 0. Since giready nila nato siya diretsyo daan, kay based sa ato ang standard form sa equation, ang ato ang k is 0, wala nang siya kauban diri nga variable. So 0 na ato ang second variable na ito parehas na niya. And then we'll write equal to 7. So kanina ato ang problema. So we need to factor this out. After completing the square, we need to factor this out. So we need to get the perfect binomial. So we have x minus 3, since the middle term is negative 6, so that will be negative 3. Quantity squared plus, then we can have y minus 0 squared. Now, if you expand this one, it will turn out that's still equal to y squared. That is equal to 7. Right hand side, we need also to add it on the right hand side. So we have to plus, or we need to add 9. So here also is 9. And so, we can simplify this one, or we can write this one as directly 16. Right? So, since this one is not yet in the standard, the r here is just, the r squared here is just 16. So our goal is to get the radius and the center. So sa center, therefore we can say, klaro na kayo nga natin center, that is 3, since that is positive 3 kaya sa itong formula or sa itong equation, x minus h man. So that would be, our value of h is positive 3. Then we have 0. So our r, pagpangita ito sa atong r, we need to get the square root of 16. Since our r squared is equal to 16. So we have r squared is equal to 16. But our goal is to get only the radius. So the radius would be r, that is equal to the square root of 16 is 4. Therefore, the center and the radius of the equation, the circle given this equation is 3, 0, and the radius is 4 units. Okay, so you can also write this one as 4 units since this is distance and it is absolute value. So the next one is on example number 2. Number 2, we have x squared plus y squared minus 14x plus 2y, that is equal to negative 14. So the technique that we have discussed, katong tulo ka buok, we need to first regroup. So regroup x squared minus 14x plus y squared plus 2y, that's equals to negative 14. After regrouping, we need to have the completing the square. So x squared minus 14x, half of this is negative 7, square of negative 7 is 49. So positive 49. We have y squared plus 2y. Katunga sa 2, that's 1. Square sa 1 is still 1. Plus 1. So remember again what you have added in this side, what constant you have added in this side, you need also to add it on the other side. So negative 14 plus 49 plus 1. So you have to, the next one is you have to give the perfect factor of this binomial. So you can have x, that's negative 14, this is 49, so that's negative 7. Squared plus what? We have y plus 1 squared for this one. So on the constant, we can have 49 plus 1, that's 50, minus 14, that is 36. So sa equation sa itong circle, nanata sa standard form. Pero atong goal, kuha na ito ang center ng radius, so kuha na ito ang mga coordinates sa ito ang circle, that is HK. So si HK na to, si H, that's 7. Ang ato ang K, kanig ay positive 1 man, it means that sa atong equation kay y minus k man, so boto sa bot, ang ato ang K dire is negative 1. So now, we have to get our R, but this one is just of the form R squared, that is 36. So we need to get the value of our R, that is by getting the square root of 36, that is 6. So therefore, the center of our circle given this equation, that is x squared plus y squared minus 14x plus 2y equals negative 14 is 7, negative 1, and the radius is equal to 6. So that's all for this video. There is a tataman. Para sa next video, I hope that you're going also to watch out for the next video nga ating produce regarding yapon sa ato ang pre-calculus. If you have some comments and questions, just put your questions and comments down below. Thank you for watching.